Karoline Leavitt, his press secretary, the woman who keeps insisting Trump didn't draw this or sign this in 2003, she was 5 years old. She was too young even for Jeffrey Epstein in 2003.
And to cancel his show came from executives at ABC. That has now been reported, and I can assure you it did not come from the White House, and there was no pressure given from the President of the United States. And how do I know that, Kaylee? Because I was with the President of the United States when this news broke in the United Kingdom. We were enjoying the beautiful and spectacular state visit that was put forth.
Meanwhile, with all this going on, he posted up a storm on Truth Social this week, and he covered a range of topics from Biden and his auto pen to photos of his new ballroom. He bragged about getting the key to the city of Miami. He raged about the price of beef. He plugged his son Eric's book. He bashed Nancy Pelosi. He complained about voter ID. And we learned he's trying to get the NFL to name a stadium after him.
And I actually brought this news to President Trump's attention. He had no idea this was happening. It was a decision that was made by ABC because Jimmy Kimmel chose to knowingly lie to his audience on his program about the death of a highly respected man when our country is in a state of mourning.
If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.
Step back and think about how small your problems are, and that really, in the grand scheme of the universe, going back 600 years to the last eclipse, your life means nothing.
Right here in the District of Columbia. Total crime in D.C. is down 19%, and violent crime is down 30%. Carjackings in the district are down 67%. Homicides are down 57%. Robberies are down 40%. Motor vehicle thefts are down 32%. And assaults with dangerous weapons are down 23%. And property crime is down 18%. These numbers prove the president's bold actions to make D.C. safe and beautiful again are working.
Trump reportedly wants the Washington Commanders to give him naming rights to their new stadium. Why would anyone ever want to name anything after Don? I mean, look at Don Jr. It's not exactly a winning strategy. But the results are in for President Trump's annual physical exam, and guess what? He's in excellent health. Of course he is. He eats right. He avoids unhealthy foods, diet soda. He manages stress. He doesn't hang on to anger. He gets a good night's sleep. He limits his time on social media. He spends lots of time with loved ones and gets plenty of exercise getting in and out of that golf cart. And he's got a body like Brad Pitt to show it.
On another note, I know that many in the media have been speculating about bruising on the president's hand and also swelling in the president's legs. So in the effort of transparency, the president wanted me to share a note from his physician with all of you today.
This is some report. His active lifestyle continues to contribute significantly to his well-being. He stays fit thanks to frequent victories in golf events. Which reminds me, congratulations to President Trump on winning the Masters this weekend. This is Trump's doctor, the guy who wrote this up, Navy Captain Sean Barbabella. He is, that's also the face he made when Trump dropped his pants in the examination. Dr. Barbabella claims that Trump is 6'3". They haven't even finished voting yet. Already Trump is calling our election unconstitutional and a giant scam, which are also adjectives some might use to describe him. He said the whole thing is rigged, and he said our election is under very serious legal and criminal review. He must be so much fun to play golf with, you know? To be fair, it's not like Trump doesn't care about people. I mean, he has a lot of empathy. He's feeling especially bad right now for the family of the newly decrowned Jeffrey Epstein pal, the now former Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew in the UK has had his royal titles stripped away because of the Epstein scandal. I know you're close to the royal family there. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I feel very badly. I mean, it's a terrible thing that's happened to the family.
Karoline Leavitt walked in with a mission to deliver a message and get out professionally. Kimmel walked in with a mission to entertain. Karoline, for her part, earned a different kind of respect, the respect of not folding under pressure. It's one thing to face criticism. It's another to face a comedian with a full arsenal of jokes and zero intention of turning down the heat. Whether you agree with her or not, standing in the blast zone of entertainment and finishing the segment without panicking deserves recognition.
To delay SNAP benefits to the 42 million Americans who need them until the shutdown is over. And then his press secretary had to go out there and walk that back because he legally can't do it. It really is amazing. The president says one thing, the White House says another entirely different. It's like the one hand doesn't know what the other tiny, bruised, makeup-covered, greasy, genitalia-grabbing, Sharpie-stained baby hand is doing. And also, hey, you just think about how cruel a person has to be to cut off food to 42 million people.
Trump's involvement, intentional or not, became the comedy fuel that launched the moment into viral territory. Every reference, every comparison, every exaggerated remark made viewers lean forward like judges at a talent show evaluating a performance nobody signed up for. Trump's imprint on the segment turned the clip from funny television moment into full-scale cultural flashpoint. And yet, under all the noise, under the headlines and reactions and Twitter wars, there's a simple truth. People love a spectacle. Not because they're cruel or politically obsessed, but because drama is entertaining. And whether you loved Kimmel in that moment or hated him, whether you defended Karoline or cheered for Jimmy, whether you rolled your eyes or replayed it 10 times, you watched, you reacted, you felt something. That's show business, and that's why the clip won the internet. Not because it changed minds, not because it solved anything, but because it entertained so loudly the entire country heard it. The joke wasn't the point. The reaction was the point. The outrage was the point. The laughter was the point. The tension was the point. Every side walked away convinced they were victorious. And that's the most late-night outcome in history.
And posting photos of his awesome new toilet renovation at the White House. You know, it's important to remember, he's not just the president, he's also your most annoying friend on Instagram. According to a new poll from CNN, Trump's approval rating is at its lowest point since he retook office. It's at 37%, which happens to also be the same percentage of neck he leaves unspray tanned. His disapproval rating is 63%. And what do you do when you have a terrible approval rating? You throw the most ill-timed, tone-deaf Halloween party imaginable.
Kimmel got his viral moment. Karoline got national attention. Trump stayed in the spotlight without appearing anywhere near the building. And viewers got the kind of absurd political theater that keeps YouTube channels alive and comment sections aflame. No matter where you stand politically, one thing is undeniable. Nobody will forget that segment anytime soon. Not because of the topic, not because of the outcome, but because of the spectacle, the roaring, controversial, popcorn-fueling spectacle. And in the end, maybe that's the most accurate reflection of our times. Politics and comedy have fused into an explosive entertainment genre nobody asked for and everyone keeps watching anyway. So here we are, days later, still talking about a roast that was supposed to be a conversation, still replaying the moment for clues like detectives trying to solve an unsolvable mystery, still laughing, still arguing, still invested in something that ended before anyone realized it had begun. If you're tired, don't worry. Someone, somewhere, is already planning the next TV moment of glorious chaos, and we'll all be right back here, popcorn ready, pretending we're here for the politics when really we're here for the spectacle.